Hey everybody, it's Lee again with Life Hacks for You, and I want to take you on a special little trip. All through the summer, I collect the eggshells from the eggs we eat when we have breakfast, stuff like that, and I keep them in the fireplace. So I don't use my fireplace much in the summertime, so I just put everything in here and just thrown it in the ashes like that. They don't smell and they don't get gross, but I collect a pretty nice size pot of them. So you can see I've got some duck eggs in here, most of our chicken eggs, and some of our quail eggs. And then what I do is, the first fire that I fire in the fall, which right now it's November, I'm gonna take all these eggs, I'm gonna crush them up, and I'm just gonna make sure that I can get my lid on my little pot here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a really roaring fire. I'm gonna set this pot in here and I'm gonna keep it stoked throughout the night. This pot is gonna get red hot and all of the shells inside are gonna cook really well. Looks like I missed one here. I need to throw a little bit of these quail eggs back in there. But this pot is gonna get super hot. All of these shells are gonna break down really well and they're gonna cook into a fine powder, and it's basically just gonna be calcium carbonate. So what I'm gonna do is take that and I'm gonna add it to some of the beds, and I'm also gonna go through any of the plants that need a little bit of extra calcium. So you're talking about your tomato plants and things like that that have blossom end rot or other issues with calcium deficiency. We'll use this calcium, just a little sprinkle on any of them, and it's a great way to reuse something that you'd normally throw away. And you can find it hard for these to break down well into compost. Some people have an issue with it, they just see them forever. But this way, it turns it into a fine powder. You can use it anytime you need it. And it's my favorite way to do it. So I wanted to show it to you and let you guys in on what we do there. And these are bills. Bills are a great way to start a fire. And that's the way I think we should do it. But anyway, I don't even crumple these up. My wife puts them in here throughout the year, and then if we have enough of them, we just burn them all. But get this little fire going, and then once I get some wood roaring in here, I'll make a little spot and I'll put our pot in, and I'll put some large logs next to it. Nothing crazy, just some average sized pieces of wood. And once that cooks down, it may take a few hours, but that's going to make sure that we get up to a high enough temperature to break down all the things, the natural components that are holding these shells together, and reduce them into their most natural state, which is just the calcium carbonate. So I'm gonna get started on that, and you'll be seeing the calcium throughout the year as we use it. But I wanted to introduce you to this way that you could, just reuse some of the stuff that you're gonna throw out. And instead of throwing it out, let's see if we can reuse as much as possible. Anyway, check in next time, and I hope this helps you out.